Why are you turning a boundary problem into a distributed system build? If three teams need permission to change the same capability, splitting the code into services is not going to make delivery independent. It gives the same ownership fight more places to fail. The release is slow. The data is shared. Nobody can say who owns the customer outcome. Some bright spark draws hexagons, buys Kubernetes, and calls it maturity. Now, every old argument has timeout, retries, trace hunting, version skew, rollout order, and another pager attached to it. That is the microservice premium. You are paying for deployment, monitoring, failure handling, data coordination, and compatible contracts. A service earns that bill when one team owns a stable capability, its data, its contract, and how it runs in production. Before I keep going, if you're looking to get promoted, get paid more, or move into leadership, I work with people one-on-one on exactly this kind of stuff. Check the link in the description. Can one team change it without a committee? Can everyone else use a contract instead of grabbing its tables? Can its owner deploy it, see its traffic, and recover it when it breaks? Does it actually need to change or scale differently from the rest of the product? If those answers are vague, prove the boundary inside the monolith first. Give the module an internal API. Stop direct database grabs. Put ownership and dependency rules in code review and CI. Track how often that team waits on unrelated releases or approvals. When the boundary holds locally and the delivery or reliability pressure keeps going up, extraction has evidence behind it. Until then, service count is inventory. A boundary is what lets work move without a committee. If you want help getting promoted, get a raise, or move into a leadership role, check the link in the description.